Okay, sorry about the scuffed setup. I literally just got back from Copenhagen like a few hours ago. That's also why I'm using the webcam again, because my actual good quality camera is still chilling on my desk. While I was in Copenhagen, on Twitter I was seeing a lot of people talk about how supposedly the movement in shooting in Counter-Strike 2 has gotten better with the Armory update. Shots are registering quicker, the movement feels more responsive, a lot of good stuff. After coming back, I of course wanted to try this for myself. And I did not come back to a good start. And this is what I mean. As soon as I start walking around, and I'm immediately dead, I want you to pay very close attention to the stats in the top right of my screen, especially where the down arrow and the up arrow is. For those of you that don't know, those two stats are packet loss in my game. The best way that I can explain to you what packet loss is it basically determines how smooth your game runs. The more packet loss you have, the more jittery the game is and the more basically unplayable the game becomes. Ideally, you want both of these percentages to be at like 0% all the time. Now, as you can see right now, that's pretty much the case. They're both at 0% or somewhere, you know, at very low numbers. And I'm also dying all the time because I'm mostly looking at the top right. But randomly, you will see that either one will just randomly spike up into the red, like above 5%. And I can't really find a consistent pattern of why it happens. It just does. It randomly spikes up to like 5, 8, even 12%, and then goes back down. And I don't understand why that's happening. Right now, it seems to run fine, but eventually, yeah, now they're both in the red, and now they're gone from the red, and it doesn't make any sense. I'm struggling to understand why this happened, but it just doesn't make sense. It makes no sense as to why this is happening, because it was fine before, but something in the Armory update fucked it up. There, right there. I think I just saw it. You saw that I got like jitter around on the screen, which it looks like lag, like ping lag. But then you look at my ping, it's 18. I should have no problems whatsoever. This has been happening the entire time that I've been playing since being back from Copenhagen, which is like, what, an hour? But it's been happening the entire time. And what I tried doing is I tried looking back through the patch notes of the Armory update and seeing anything that could have caused this that they changed. And there is one thing that actually spiked my attention. When I initially made my video where I covered this update, there's one big change that I skipped over because I didn't understand what it meant, which is this lap of text right here. Changed how packet misdelivery is measured. Previously, if packet arrived out of order, this could be counted as misdelivery even if it was corrected and did not impact gameplay. Also, jitter was not considered, even though excessive jitter can disrupt smooth gameplay. The new measurement method will only count reorder packets as misdelivery if they impact gameplay. Furthermore, if network jitter exceeds a threshold where gameplay is affected, the packets are counted as misdelivered even if they are not dropped and arrive in order. I have no idea what this means. I don't understand a word of this. Excessive jitter, smooth gameplay, those are like the only words that I understand. Everything else, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not a programmer. But I have a strong suggestion that this thing right here is what fucked it up, because it's related to the networking, and clearly the Armory update is what botched this up. I tried looking through the other two patch notes, these two. There's nothing in this one, and then this one has network jitter graphs now have a number in the upper right hand corner that gives the scale of the graph, and various stability fixes. So it feels like, I don't know what they mean by stability here, because it could be networking stability, but it could also be stability in terms of like frame rates. I don't know what they mean. And believe me, I've tried everything. I've tried verifying my files, you know, all of that bullshit. By the way, CS2 is a 43GB game now. What the hell? And I thought this was just a me problem, because I have had something similar happen before where my packet loss just skyrocketed and I somehow managed to fix it, but no one else was having this issue. So I decided to ask a few people to see if this is the case. And when I was getting mad packet loss since the update, I'm getting like up to 12%. Shit's unplayable. Yep, 100%. Any fix for it yet? Nope. Yes, also having packet loss issues. I DM'd a few of my friends who I play Face It with. Yo, Toby, getting massive packet loss. Has that been happening to you? Yeah, same. Yo, have you played CS at all since the update? I'm getting massive packet loss. I know, man. I've been getting sometimes up to 60%. Idiot update. Is CS working fine for you? I just tried it and I'm getting like mad packet loss. Yep, mad packet loss today. A little bit of stuttering when colliding with players here and there or in a close-up fight, but I think I'm hitting, but I'm not. I decided to look on Twitter and it's the exact same story there. But then I found this tweet. Valve developer Fletcher shared a potential fix in case you are facing jitter issues in CS2. This is just hilarious. Ready? My coworker who has last mile fiber, gigabyte internet, and a beefy gaming system was having bad CS gameplay. Problem ended up being his $300 gaming router causing jitter. If you have a nice router with fancy QoS or security features, try turning those off. A nice router with fancy QoS or security features. What the fuck are you talking about? I just have a normal router that I got from a normal Dutch internet providing company that's usually pretty decent. I don't have any of this crap. I did not even know that gaming routers existed, if I'm totally honest. And everyone on Twitter is complaining about it too. The CS2 packet loss since the update is horrid. Game is unplayable. Hey Valve, can you do something to fix the awful packet loss in CS2? After playing CS2 all day, I said I would notice the game feeling a lot better. I don't know if it's placebo or not. Not even close. It's laggy and much lower FPS. 4080, 7950 x3D, experiencing 0 packet loss in every other game. Play a match of CS2 and I'll have 15 ping, 600 FPS, and still be teleporting and rubber banding from packet loss. This network update cooked CS2. Anyone else getting more packet loss after the CS2 update? I don't know if my internet just went to shit, but like, it's getting bad. Could you be me though? It's not. Anyone else had consistent packet loss since the last CS2 update? Feels like NFP device right now. Now, there is something that they added to the game that supposedly should fix this. There's a new thing right here, buffering to smooth over packet loss. Buffer snapshots from the server and commands from the client. This decreases the amount of stuttering caused by packet loss, but increases your effective ping time. So currently we are playing with no packets to smooth over packet loss. Let's go. Oh, already seeing a lot of red. A lot of red. And it feels like it mostly happens when there's a lot of like shooting involved. Yeah, see? Because I just shot. Yeah, see? Whenever I'm shooting, it goes up. But as you can see, it's just constantly in the red and it's just not a pleasant experience, right? This is not how you want to play Counter-Strike. And it's one thing for someone like me who, you know, just plays the game for like fun. But if you're like a tier 2 CS team and you play a lot of like online tournaments, how would you play with it? And more importantly, how am I supposed to play Face-It with this? So let's go to 1 packet. Maybe that'll fix something. Let's go. Playing with 1 packet, it seems like it's a bit better, but as you can see, it still goes into the red at random. Currently, it's in the green. It's at about 2%, which is fine. Having 2% packet loss is really not bad. It really doesn't cause any noticeable gameplay differences other than the fact that maybe the shoot to kill delay is a bit more than usually, but I mean, it's awful in CS2 anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Normal, enter a gunfight, and it goes down to like 6%. Yeah, the shooting response time is a lot better in this game, guys. It's crazy. But there is also the option to try 2 packets. So let's do that. Well, as you can see, it didn't fix anything. If anything, it made it more unstable because the numbers are changing quicker. And that right there is something I want to notice as well. I can't remember what update it was, but there was some update after which people said that the rubber banding whenever you took damage has gotten significantly better. No, it fucking hasn't. Do I need to keep playing? I think I've proven my points enough. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. I think I've proven my points enough. So, clearly none of these options fix the issue. Everyone online is mad about it, and the game is literally unplayable. I tried looking up CS2 Armory update packet loss, and I found this forum on Steam. Huge packet loss after Armory update. I've never had issues with packet loss in CS2 till this Armory update. Right now, every match I get around 50 to 60% packet loss. I tried some adjustment to buffering tick, but none was able to solve the problem so far. I tested my cable connection with other games and clients. The problem is just with CS2. Right now, it's just unplayable, and Valve is too busy with skins to solve the network problem. If someone found a workaround, please let me know. Thanks. Basically, everyone in these comments are agreeing, and this is from 2 days ago. Now, I mainly want to highlight these 2 replies here. I was mostly able to fix my issue in casual, but competitive is bad. Real bad. By limiting my bandwidth using waveforms tests and taking the website's advice about the subject. The packets are too damn big, Valve. Not all of us have $200 fiber bit connections or $500 gaming routers to prevent buffer flow for large-ass data packets. What exactly are you guys transmitting anyway? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Packets are too big. Wouldn't this be an issue with subtick not being optimized? Something with subtick and the netcode is not right because I can generate plenty of frames. It's just the server taking forever to give me specific frames. And then someone replied, people won't say it, but maybe the grenade farming spam puts a heavy load on servers. Now, I did see people farming the Armory tokens on, like, Dust2Mid, for example, all over Twitter. Everyone is doing it right now. And I really would not be surprised if that has something to do with it. Because initially, when I was recording the video after this update had already come out, if you remember, I was playing a little bit of Deathmatch right here. I was playing a little bit of Deathmatch, and watch my packet loss in the top right. Just watch it real quick. As you can see, it is consistently at 0. I had 0 issues, literally at 0.00. And that was after the update was already out, so clearly the Armory update itself was not the thing that broke it. So either one of the two patches that have been out since the Armory update broke something, or it actually is the many people farming points on mid on Dust 2. For those of you that don't know what I mean, I'll just show a quick clip here. Shout out to Shane SZZ for providing the clip. People are basically just farming as many points as possible in casual or competitive or whatever, mostly casual as you can see, to get as many rewards from the Armory as they possibly can. And if this is actually what's causing the servers to be unstable, honestly, that's fucking hilarious. But yeah, I just hope this issue can be fixed.